and welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So in today's video I'm going to be reviewing this Polygel and Gel Polish kit from Amazon by the brand Wakaniya, I think. I can't pronounce it. Sometimes these names are just so unrealistic. I can't seem to pronounce them, and I do apologise. But yeah, there's the name just up in the corner there. But anyway, like I was saying, I got this on Amazon. It's like £26, but it was down to £22 on sale, and I thought it was a really good deal considering you get 20 gel polish colours, 2 polygel tubes, one's clear, one's pink. You get a base coat, a top coat, and a matte top coat. You get a little mini lamp, and you also get a, what are they called? A cat eye magnet. So the polygels are fully sealed, and they are 15 millilitres each. You get a pink, and you also get a clear. The gel polishes, they come in like plastic tubes, but it doesn't affect like the use. They feel cheap, but the actual gel polish itself is actually quite nice to work with. It's a full coverage, like 1 coat coverage. So yeah, I do the swatches on all of them. So you get a variety of different cream colours, then you get a couple of glitter colours, and then you get 4 cat eye polygels in 4 different colours, of course. The gel polishes are 6 millilitres each, so they're only small bottles. They're not giant bottles. They're a bit bigger than Beetle's mini gels. But yeah, the magnet in here is really, really strong. My daughter was playing with it and sticking it to all the metal objects in our house. And then she asked me if she could put it on our fridge, and I said no. But yeah, I'd highly recommend this kit for a beginner. But the only downfall about this kit is, I'm not going to say I highly recommend it. I'd recommend it, but it doesn't come with a polygel brush. It doesn't come with a nail file. It does not come with slip solution neither. So or jewel forms. Not that I care about the jewel forms. I have enough now. I don't need any more jewel forms. I have plenty. But like, if they wanted this to be like a beginner kit, then they should have included the other things. This is what I don't understand. It seems like, okay, it's an add-on kit, but then it seems like a starter kit, but half a starter kit. Because if it was like an addition to what your already bought collection, then it would have just been like gel polish or just the polygels, but it weren't. It was like half of the kit. That's the only downfall about this, and that's one thing that you need to be wary of. It's still good for the price. What you get in here is pretty good, and I wouldn't complain. Like I said, the gel polish, the gel polishes are really, really beautiful, and I do like every single one of the colours, and they were nice to work with. One of the glitter gel polishes though, it was the gold one. It's like the bronzy gold one now at the end. That was super thick. I don't know why. But yeah, it was this one here. It was super thick, like you'll see now. Look, it was just like, I had to wipe some back off the end. I don't know why that one was more thick than the others, but it was. I ended up using only two of the colours in this today, and I did use some polygel. I built up my polygel nails myself. Like, I haven't built like polygel nails like the original application weight in a while, so yeah, I'm a bit rusty, it seems. I've been using a lot of Femi Beauty method and dual form methods lately, so I haven't really like built up a proper nail. It took me a little bit longer, but I really enjoyed doing it. It was really like therapeutic to me. So anyway, going on to these last 4 gel polishes here. So in case anyone is unaware of what a cat eye polygel is, it's basically a gel polish with magnetized bits inside. It's 2 different colors, and when you hold a magnet over the top, it moves the magnets, as you can see here, to form a pattern. And you can also get more magnets of different shapes and sizes. You can get butterfly ones and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, you're not just limited. You can buy different magnets and you can use them. But I would recommend with these magnetic not polygels, I keep saying polygels, with these cat eye gel polish, I would recommend that you paint it on, use the magnet for 30 seconds, and then cure before moving to the next finger, because I did notice whilst I was doing the swatches, and I'm glad I've done this on the swatches and not my actual fingers, I noticed that when I moved to the next swatch, the magnet was pulling the magnetic bits in the last swatch over. So I was curing in between each here, and I just basically done a few different designs, as you can see here. So I done like some with the circle end, some with the rectangle end. This one here though was absolutely stunning because it was just gold, and then it finally shifted into like this blue purpley sort of galaxy night sky color, and oh, it was beautiful. I was like, I really didn't expect it. So this is the matte top coat, and I just wanted to show you that this matte top coat was completely clear. It works like a matte top coat completely. As you can see, I matte top coated the cream colors, and then the shiny and the cat eye gels I top coated with shiny top coat. And here are all the swatches. I think that it is a beautiful different set. I wish that they'd like added a few like more maybe purples or blues rather than so many pinks, but I am not complaining because yeah. So I do also add the Polygel swatches to this this sample swatch thing, just because I thought, well, I'll just put everything together so I know what's what. So there's a soft pink, a very light pink that also matches that gel polish, by the way, I just noticed, and then a clear Polygel as well. So now we're moving on to, you'll hear my children in the background, by the way, they are watching telly. So now we're moving on to my popping the nail tips on. I will leave a video in the cards of how I prep my nails. This video was very long anyway, so I didn't want to add nail prep to it as well. So these are the nails that I got off of AliExpress. They are long, super curved and square. These are super straight. I love these nail tips. And I also use the Cosselia glue, nail glue. And oh my gosh, guys, if you want a fast setting glue, get Cosselia. It literally, within 5 seconds, the nail was on, stuck down, glued on completely. I was like, oh, okay. So I did, like I said, I did skip the prep for this video, but I will leave a prep video in the cards. I have a short, like 2-minute one that I posted last week that I can now use instead of, yeah. So anyway, what I'd done after that was I filed the shine off of the nail tip, and now I'm going in with some base coat, and I'm going to cure for a full 60 seconds. Sorry, I hiccuped then. Before I start applying the Polygel. The gels, by the way, I will admit they didn't smell or anything like that. There was no strong gel smell or nothing like that, so that's good. And I will leave the links down below for everything so that you guys are aware. But this is what they all look like after they're cured. So they're nice. I love these nail tips. I left the length on. I didn't cut them or whatsoever. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to do the 2 bead quote unquote method, and basically like the toothpaste method. I just squeeze on Polygel onto the tip of my nail here. It's basically 2/3 of the way down my nail, and I just pat and pull it into place, making sure it covers the whole nail tip. And then once it's covered the whole nail tip, I start to tidy it up. You don't have to be perfect with tidying up. Like, it doesn't have to be smooth and perfect, because you can correct all that with filing, but the less filing the better, in my opinion, because I'm not a big fan of filing. So yeah, I go up the sides, as you can see, and I pat and pull. I left all of the first nail in just so you could see. It takes me about 10 minutes per nail. So if you were doing both hands, yeah, 10 minutes times 10, do you know what I mean? Like, so you would take a lot longer to do a full set on both hands. But as you can see, I'm turning my finger each way. I'm examining it from different angles, because you want to make sure that you get it perfectly straight. You don't want it lopsided or anything like that. I cured the nail tip, and now I'm going in with another bead now on my cuticle area, and basically I push it down very gently. This is sped up, by the way. I didn't leave it in real speed, otherwise we wouldn't get to the end of this video ever. We'd be going into 2022 still watching this video if I left it all in normal speed. So as you can see, I basically patted it around and pushed the Polygel into my cuticle, and I'm pulling it away, making sure that it's away from my skin. You don't want any product to touch or cure onto your skin because of of allergies. And yeah, and then I just start to fade up the nail. So it's kind of like how you would do an ombre. And once I was happy with it, I looked at it from different angles and stuff like that. I then cured in my nail lamp again for 60 seconds. But I did notice, because it's my thumb, it's quite a thick and chunky nail, and it's very long. I thought I was gonna run out of the pink, I'll be completely honest. So I used the clear to build up the apex. So yeah, I thought I was gonna run out of the pink. So I used the clear to build the apex on the thumb, but then I realised that I wasn't actually going to run out of the pink. But I will be honest, I only have like, I show the bottle of how much is left at the end, and you will see I only had a tiny bit left in the pink. So, and that was with one hand. So if you do long nails, you will want to buy bigger tubes of polygel. Do you know what I mean? Like if you do short nails, this is a great kit. If you're mainly wanting like gel polish, this is, yeah. I hope you understand what I mean. But because I'd done really long nails, the polygel, it didn't seem to like it was going to go very far. If I had done all of my fingers, I would have probably had maybe 1/4 of what was in both polygel tubes. I would have used like 3/4 of it, I think, to do both hands. So yeah, I was like, oh gosh, I hope there's still some left. There is leftover, but like I said, I did do really long nails. If you were doing short nails though, at least this polygel would last you quite a while, I think, because like, well, my nail is like 3 nails right now. So yeah, just be aware of that, because they're only 15ml bottles and you only get 2, and like I said, you don't even get a file or a brush, so you'd have to get your own anyway. So yeah, but the gel polishes are great. So anyway, I only show you 3 nails because I didn't think you needed to see a repeat process of each nail. It's the same thing over and over. But I've done the tips, and then I go back in and I do the cuticle bead. I didn't use the clear to build the apex up on these 4 fingers because they are smaller, but my thumb is very like large. Oh, and also I will say, I forgot to mention, these tips that I'm using, they do go into quite a larger size. I have to be honest with that. I'm usually like a size like 1. And the nail tip on for my thumb, I'm usually a size 1, and I have to go down to a size 2. So yeah, I was quite shocked. So they have 0 to 9, I think it is, or 0 to 10. I think it's 0 to 9. So there's 10 different sizes, and they are quite large, and you get 500 in a pack. And I think they're only like, they're less than a £5. They're from AliExpress. They come pretty quick, within a week or so, 10 days maybe. They're from the seller that I get off of AliExpress for all of my nail tips though. But they're always linked in the description box. So if you're ever wondering the nail tips and the full cover nails that I use, they're always down below in the description box. That I link like the things that I use all the time. So yeah. So anyway, like I said, I just pat and pull the cuticle bead back up, and I do this for every single nail. They look really cute pink. So I was quite happy with just the pink, but I was like, no, I gotta use a gel polish, because otherwise, like, what was the point in buying the kit? So I'm going to put some music on whilst you guys watch the rest of the polygel application, and then I'll come back when we start to file, because I actually do try to show you how I file in this video. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit. And this is what the nails look like once they are all cured. That little bump there was my fault. I knocked it in the lamp, I didn't realise. And this is how much polygel I had left, as you can see. It's pretty flat. And then I have a full bottle of clay. So yeah, just be wary. And that's the only bits that I actually wasted. So it's not like I wasted much. So now what I'm doing is I'm wiping the sticky tacky layer away from the nails before I start to file. Sorry, my children were fighting in the background then. So now taking my hand file, and I'm going to show you how I file. So I'm using the 100 grit side, and basically I hold my nail steady with one finger, and I keep the nail completely straight and vertical because I'm doing square shaped nails. And obviously, yeah, ignore what I just done then. I'm using, I use it to keep, and I keep it completely straight. I need to try this again. Blah, 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 blah. The side walls, I keep the nail file completely straight and I move upwards and downwards, as you can see. And then I slowly start to go over the top. I do the same with the top as well, the tip, the free edge of the nail. I keep the file completely straight, and I go backwards and forwards in a horizontal way for that side, and then I go over the tops here and I buff the top of the nail and file the top of the nail, and I keep inspecting my nail to make sure that there are no shiny spots, because that means if there's no shiny spots then you've filed the whole nail, and you just want to make sure it's straight as possible. Yes, my filing still definitely needs work, but you know, practice makes perfect, and don't ever get disheartened if you aren't perfectly getting your nails perfect the first time or second time. Gosh guys, I've been doing this a year and still my nails ain't perfect, but that thumb was pretty good. So this is what they look like after they are filed. I did use my my e-file just to get that bump off of the index finger there, but there's still a few grooves. I can see them, and obviously I am aware of them and I want to better myself with them. So yeah, we are not going to be mean in the comments, because I will just delete your comment, because I don't care about mean comments. They literally don't faze me. So anyway, once I'd finished filing, I wiped away all the dust, and now I'm going in with some base coat, so that because we're going to apply some gel polish on top. So yeah, I'm just painting an even layer onto the whole nail, and then I cure my nail lamp for a full 60 seconds. And now we're going to go in with these two colours and some gold foil that I got off of AliExpress. I think, I can't remember. I'll have to check where I got this from because I'm not sure. And I use the magnet here. I also use a striper brush. So basically what I'm going to do now, I've done the thumb off camera, and we'll go back to that one in a second. So I'm doing an even layer of that gold cat eye gel all over each and every finger. I do, yeah, full coverage. Before I cure, I go in with the magnet and I make like a swirly line, because these are so long. I use the magnet 3 times on each nail, and then I move the nail really far away from the next nail and done the next nail, and I kept doing that, and I just repeated the process over every single nail here. So yeah, that was pretty simple and easy. So the thumb, I did try, and I use an old brush with some acetone on to clean up the cuticle area if any gets on my skin. So as you can see here, I'm just using the cat eye magnet just to draw the magnetized 8 bits through the gel. I need to check in on what that actually is. It's obviously little pieces of metal, I'd assume, because it's magnetized, or is it little bits of magnet? I honestly don't know, but I do love the effects that these give. They look so stunning, like I think it's beautiful. Do you know what I mean? It's such a lush sort of an easy and simple design. Like, it's so simple and easy to do that. Yeah, I hope you know what I'm saying. I'm babbling. So I do this to every single nail. So whilst we're doing this bit, I am going to quickly say, so I was meant to upload on Wednesday, and I do apologise for not uploading, guys. I had a stomach bug for 2 days. Well, it was like a day and a half. I was like still feeling like crap though the day before and the day after, if that makes sense. So yeah, but I'm better now, and thank you. I did put it up on Instagram. Thank you so much for you guys that reached out to me to see if I was okay. I am fine, and today I basically, because I wasn't feeling too well, I kind of fell back on my recordings and stuff like that. So this video is going up late on Saturday, but it is going up, and I'm going to try my best to get an extra video or 2 out now this weekend, because we have bank holiday here in Wales, and we have an inset day then on Tuesday. So yeah, I've got me and the kids have got a long weekend, so I'm going to try and do some extra uploads. I hope. I'm not going to promise it, but I hope I can. So yeah, thank you for understanding, guys, and I do apologise. I will get back into the routine of uploading on Wednesdays and Saturdays again soon. It's just a lot's gone on, and I'm trying to get back into the routine. But yeah, thank you for understanding. You guys are absolutely amazing. So anyway, back to the nails now. So once I'd done the whole cat eye magnet thing, I stuck my hand into the nail lamp and I cured for 60 seconds to make sure the gel polish was completely cured. And then once you cure, by the way, that sets the design into in. It won't move. But if you touch it or don't, like, yeah, if you don't, I'm trying to. The second you cure, you can't move it. So make sure it's perfect before you cure and try not to move it before you cure if you think it's perfect, because you'll end up buggering it up. I hope that makes sense. So anyway, now moving on to the next bit. So I done on 3 nails. It was like every other nail. I put some base coat in the top corner and then in the cuticle area. I cured for 10 seconds, so it's still a bit tacky. And then I went in with the blue and gold, like oil spilled foil. And I stuck it onto the tip and the cuticle area of where I put the base gel. And then I cured in my lamp again then for another 30 to 40, I think it was, yeah, about 30 to 40 seconds. It wasn't the full 60-second cure. So anyway, once I'd done that, then I went in with some white gel polish and a striper brush. As you can see, I've just plopped it onto the resin palette here. And I literally just, you can't do this wrong. So it does take a little bit of practice, because trust me, last year I tried to do a marble effect and it went horribly wrong and I couldn't do it. But now I can kind of do it. So you just get a cleanup brush, an old cleanup brush, it doesn't matter which one, and some acetone, and basically dip your brush into the acetone and then just splodge it, the ink, not the ink, the gel polish around, and it sort of separates and gives it the marble effect, as you can see. Once I was happy with it, then I cured in my nail lamp again for a full 60 seconds. I left the other 2 completely bare, and then I would go over then with a shiny top coat, cure again, and then add some cuticle oil, and that's pretty much it, guys. This is that was pretty much the set. It was really fun to do, really easy. I really like the idea, and I think I might do this sort of design again, but like with different colors, because it is beautiful. But I did do my thumb in a matte top coat because I wanted to show you guys matte with this design. It doesn't look as, the cat eye gel polish doesn't look as good matte as it does shiny, because it kind of loses its effect, because it dulls, matte top coat dulls out that effect. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, just be wary of that. If you do matte top coat the cat eye gel polish, it doesn't look as good. But it would still look pretty, but not as pretty. I hope that makes sense. So anyway, once I was done, I then do some reveal shots. So I show you inside and I also show you outside. Here is my, I hope I show you my thumb at some point. I'm sure I do. But here is the end results, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I hope you're all staying safe. Don't forget to keep on smiling. Don't forget to stay safe. Everything will be linked down below in the description box, along with my affiliate links and my discount codes. You don't have to use them, but you know, if you want to use them, you can. I get a little commission back. And here is the so that first result was, sorry, that first reveal was under like my ring lights. This is in the direct sunlight, and then I do one in the shade, so you get a variety of different looks, and you can like in different lightings. But either way, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like